When people think of the mafia, they imagine guns, drugs, and street chaos. But what if I told you the most powerful mob boss in America hated drugs, hated reckless violence, and ran his crime family like a boardroom? His name was Paul Castellano, and under his leadership, the Gambino crime family didn't just survive, it reached its financial peak. This isn't the story of a street thug. This is the story of a CEO who just happened to run the mafia. Paul Castellano wasn't born into the streets, he was born into structure. Raised in Brooklyn, he learned early that real power didn't come from fear alone. It came from control. While other mobsters chased fast money, Castellano studied business, numbers, logistics, supply chains. To him, crime wasn't chaos, it was an enterprise. Castellano wasn't the most feared man in the Gambino family. He wasn't even the most popular. But when boss Carlo Gambino died in 1976, he left the throne to Paul. The decision shocked everyone. Street soldiers wanted muscle. Gambino chose a manager. Once in charge, Castellano made his vision clear. No reckless street wars, no unnecessary heat, no drugs. Instead, he pushed the family into low-risk, high-profit operations, construction contracts, food distribution, waste management, labor unions, legal businesses quietly controlled by illegal power. Money laundering wasn't a side hustle, it was the foundation. Drugs brought fast money, but they also brought informants, long prison sentences, and attention. Castellano didn't want headlines. He wanted predictable cash flow. To him, drug trafficking wasn't profitable, it was bad business.
Construction became the Gambino family's gold mine. By controlling unions and suppliers, they decided who got contracts, who paid extra, who didn't work at all. Skyscrapers rose, and so did their bank accounts, all without firing a single shot. Even food wasn't safe from Castellano's reach. Meatpacking, cheese, imports, restaurants unknowingly bought from suppliers controlled by the Gambinos. Crime didn't look like crime anymore. It looked like business as usual. Castellano didn't live like a street boss. He lived in a massive mansion on Staten Island. While soldiers risked their freedom, he lived above the noise. And that created resentment. Castellano's biggest mistake wasn't strategy, it was distance. By running the mafia like a corporation, he forgot one thing. The people at the bottom still wanted a boss who felt like one of them. Paul Castellano proved something no one expected. Crime didn't need chaos, it needed spreadsheets. He transformed the mafia into a silent economic force. So quiet, it almost looked legitimate. And that's the twist. The most dangerous mob boss wasn't the loudest. He was the one who made crime boring.